Hi, this is Tendencias, and I am Carlos Marrero, reporting on the exciting world of fashion, beauty, and entertainment. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Tendencias. My name is still Carlos Marrero, where I'm reporting on the exciting world of fashion, beauty, and entertainment. You are not wrong. This is a Monday, and I usually do the show on Sundays, but last night was a very big night for fashion, and I usually spend those nights on the red carpet working away. And because of coronavirus, it's a little hard to put the slides together real fast because the information doesn't come as fast as before coronavirus. And I had a lot of fun with those of you who share with me your insights on Facebook. And I decided to do a special show on Monday night. And I was so excited to book an amazing talent, an amazing guest tonight. His name is Michael Kramer, and he is a fantastic fashion guru, and he's going to give us his 2 cents. And before I introduce him to you guys, I want to make sure that you follow us on Facebook Live. Facebook is Tendencias Live on Facebook, and also Tendencias Live on Instagram. Actually, let me just put this here real quick. Tendencias Live on Instagram, and where are they? Here we go. And Tendencias Live on YouTube. So please make sure, if you're watching for the first time, you could also share us right now by clicking on the bottom of the screen and share it on your wall. And without further ado, we have so much to talk about. And I want to introduce you to my dear friend, the very handsome, straight from Los Angeles, Mr. Michael Kramer. Michael, welcome.
Hey, Carlos.
Oh, I'm so happy to have you. For those of you who don't know, Michael and I know each other for over around 30 years, maybe like 25 years at least, right?
We both had brown hair. Let's put it that way.
Exactly. I had a little bit more hair, and I was a little bit thinner.
Yeah, same.
Michael, thank you for being with us on Tendencias.
My pleasure.
What have you been up to? You have been a stylist for most of your life, and how did you become interested in fashion?
Well, I mean, I think I've always been interested in fashion. I was definitely dressing up dolls rather than playing with trucks when I was little, and I think that just progressed. I went to fashion school in Chicago, and whereas most of my friends went into buying programs at school, I didn't want to go that route. I've always been interested in fashion and dressing women and making people feel great, and so I've just kind of continued that.
How has it been for you as a stylist during the pandemic?
Weird.
Challenging.
Definitely, yeah, it's a challenge. It's not easy to do something that's so personal, like dressing people long distance, and also most people have nowhere to go. So, there's that aspect of it too, that people just don't have a reason to dress. And if they do, it's just from the waist up.
Right. Like us. Like I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I always kid around that I have to put shoes, and I have to put pants on, and I have to put cologne on. Michael,
why do you have to put pants on?
Well, I don't know, but what happened if I get up for some reason?
Don't
Michael,
get
I won't. I love this dog behind you. It's giving me life. It's kind of like a sculpture behind you.
Yeah, she
very well
to be
behaved. Yes,
Yes.
Exactly. Of course, stealing the
Yes.
shot. So the 2021 Grammy Awards were on last night, and this is the biggest night for fashion when it comes to music. And this year, Grammy Awards looked a little different because the coronavirus. But I don't know how you feel, but I felt like they started to look a little bit more normal, back to the days where we had a red carpet. There were more people there. Um,
Right.
what do you feel? How do you feel about the red carpet for the Grammys? Because I think it's a little bit more avant-garde. People are taking more
Right.
chances.
Well, let me just tell you my feelings about from dressing people. So there are definitely different looks for the red carpet. And obviously, you would dress different for the Academy Awards than you would for the Grammys. And I think Grammys is an opportunity for you to look a little more rock and roll, even if you've never picked up an instrument. And it's a little bit more appropriate to be in something like you said, avant-garde, or something leather, or I've even seen red carpet looks with denim. But I think that it's a chance, it's an opportunity to take a chance, and
Well,
it's not to play it safe.
I think this is the time where you can go crazy and walk inside an egg like Lady Gaga, or
Hmm.
like Cardi B with that gorgeous mugler from like the
Right,
old days of the 80s, looking like a tulip. And
right.
I think this year was pretty good. What do you think in general?
Yeah, I think in general it was good. I think that people have been kind of pent up for a year now, and they definitely put some effort into it.
Well, we're going to get started right away. Hello, Jonathan. People are joining in. We're going to start right away because we have a lot to cover. There, for those of
Okay.
you who are watching, this we did it. We decided not to do best and worst. We're going to kind of mix it
Uh-huh.
together because I feel like for the Grammys, it's a little bit different because Crazy, which for the Oscars is worse.
Right.
I feel, this is just my opinion, that it's kind of okay to go crazy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I do have my favorites though. That's for sure.
Oh, wait. Well, oh, don't worry. We'll get to the tea. But
Okay.
before we start, I just want to give
Yes.
kudos to our MC for the Grammy Awards because he turned it from the opening. When he started talking, he's one of my favorite people on TV.
Mm.
His name is Trevor Noah, and I thought he was just an amazing host. He looked sharp. I love his hair. I love this
Yes.
Gucci, very well suited, and the Tiffany jewelry and the pin that he had from Tiffany. Talk to me about what you think about Trevor Noah.
Well, I don't know if you've seen, but there was somebody posted recently. It might have even been Trevor, a compilation of him wearing hoodies, and he's worn a hoodie almost every day during the lockdown. And so it's just Trevor Noah in hoodie after hoodie after hoodie, and so it's great to see him dressed up. And God knows we love a good brooch, you know.
Yes. Oh my God. Love. I love
I
it.
remember them from the 80s.
I still wear them when I'm actually on regular TV, but with the
There you go.
jackets and stuff, or a big flower or something like that. Um,
Right.
I thought he was amazing when he went up in the bed with Cardi B and he said, like, my mom is not gonna believe
Uh,
me that I'm right here. I just love me some Trevor Noah. So
yeah, he's great.
let's start with the red carpet. And
Okay.
one of the things that I saw was that spring was in the air. Our
Hmm.
clocks were turned around. We gained an hour, and we gained an hour. We lost an hour.
We lost an hour.
We lost
Gained
an
some
hour.
sunlight.
Exactly. We gained some sunlight, and we're I'm in Florida, so flowers are still blossoming, but in other
Yes.
places we are blooming, and spring was in the run on the runway. We have on our left, we have Taylor Swift in a gorgeous Oscar de la Renta little dress with Christian Louboutin shoes. Let's talk one by one, if you don't mind. What do you have
Sure.
to say about Miss Taylor Swift?
Well, she managed to do what none of us have done, and that's put out two albums during lockdown, which is pretty impressive if you think about it. And she's got that whole kind of girly back to nature thing happening, and I just love it. I think it's modern and it's young, and kudos to Oscar de la Renta for being on a young person on the red carpet, because can be frumpy sometimes.
Yeah, I actually love this so much. I'm obsessed with the mask that she was wearing
Hmm.
when you were supposed to wear a mask and you were in the audience. I thought she looked beautiful. I loved her performance, and I thought the gown that she had in her performance was very ethereal. It was very much
Hmm.
her vibe of like a little bit boho.
Right.
Loved. All right, so let's move to Mickey Gutton. Uh, I don't know
Yeah.
this singer so much, except that I was obsessed with her after I saw her perform in the gold gown that was gorgeous. And
Right.
here she is in the red carpet in a fabulous Valentino. This is so dreamy with the butterflies again. Talk to me, baby.
Yeah, I hate to pull a Mariah Carey, but I don't know her. But I did Google a couple of performers just because I wasn't sure they were, and that says more about me than them. But I do love this. I love a good chiffon kind of floaty thing, especially on the red carpet. There's probably breeze there, and I think she looks great. What do you think?
At the beginning, I thought that this was too much dress for the Grammys, and then I realized
Mhm.
that she just popped a baby. I mean, I was just like,
Oh,
oh, she just had a baby. So
okay.
I would wear this because I gained weight and I didn't even give birth. You know what I mean? So I have to give her some credit. And I don't know if you see her makeup, she's still glowing from giving birth.
Yeah.
I really love Valentino. Just so you know, Oscar de la Renta and Valentino are two of my favorite designers. Not because I put them here next to each other. It's just the
Right.
case.
Just
All
the
right,
way
so
it is.
let's move down to Costa Rica, where Debbie Nova, which I didn't know who she was. I'm sorry. She
Yeah.
was wearing this designer that I don't know who he was, George's Chakra, and she
Uh-huh.
was giving us spring here. And I need to know what you feel about this.
Yeah, for me that kind of dress is tough to wear. I had a great aunt, God bless her, who had curtains like that, kind of drawn up in the middle and draped on the side. So I always go back to that. It's a hard look. I love the color on her. I love a train, but to me it looks a little like a long dress, and I hitched it up because I've got great legs.
All right, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to say Pepto Bismol because it's not quite the shade, but
Uh-huh.
it was too many ruffle. I mean, too much gathered of fabric. I just
Yeah.
this print is too small. If you're gonna do a print, make it a print. It's too tiny. It looks like it looked like a Pollock painting that somebody with a brush started like shaking blue paint on this
Right.
fabric. And she's a beautiful girl. We saw her in a different thing during the show, and I was not impressed whatsoever. I don't know. I just can't.
Would
I
you
just can't. Go ahead.
Would you have liked it better would you have liked it better if it were just a short pink tatted dress with no train? Maybe not so much
Absolutely. The train
blackout
was
going on?
too much. The train was
Yeah.
just way, way, way too much for her. I just did not like it at all. All right.
Yeah.
So, because we were talking about Taylor Swift and I was
Uh,
mentioning this mask, I just want to move right over to the accessory of last year and for a little while of this year as well, which are the masks. And here we
yeah.
have some amazing masks that were all matching. What do you think about these, Harry Styles? Uh, Talk to me.
I mean, I think they're great. I definitely think that the matching mask makes a whole outfit. And in Billie Eilish's case, if I'm not mistaken, she even had her nails done to match the outfit.
She sure
So
did.
I like a little continuity. I would also have given them props if they had picked up an element of what they were wearing, but the mask was different. But I like a matchy moment.
I was gonna say, you don't like the matchy poo, because I was kind of gagging for it.
No, I do. I do. I like it. I like it.
Okay, good. So now let's move from masks to men. Shall we?
Sure.
Because
Mask
that's
for
the way it
mask.
works. All right, so let's talk about the good man, and this is some. These are some of my favorite. Oh my God,
I'm
Jesus!
with you. I'm with you.
Kendrick Sampson and Giorgio Armani. I cannot. This man is so hot.
He's got it. Yep.
He is. I don't know what to say. The one thing
Got you
that
speechless.
yeah, it's like come to my room for a little. Oh no, never mind. That was a song from the 80s. But the one thing, you as a stylist, I just want to ask because it didn't bother me, but people were commenting last night about the pants being too short and too tapered at the bottom. What do you
I
feel?
don't think so. No, I think it's modern. I'm surprised they're not even a touch shorter, but I like the little ankle skin showing. And I think the fact that he has a knit on underneath it instead of a shirt and tie, I think makes it look a little sportier and edgier. And I like that.
Wait. So you're saying
Or
that
does he
this
have his shirt
shirt
on?
is actually like a knit? Because I didn't know
Well,
that.
I can't tell. It's a little small.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
it's not conventional. Let's put it that way.
I
And
love
so
the
I think
lapels
I
on
think
this. Yeah,
I do too. And
I
I
and
think the short pant works.
yeah, I think the pants are perfect. Yes, thank you, Rochelle. I love the lapels. The face gives me life for days. He looks to me like Bridgerton realness. Um, and let's move to my favorite look of the guys, if not my favorite guy, which is Harry Styles in black Gucci, doing a rendition of Watermelon Sugar. This is the first performance of the night, and I thought that he looked so hot. I love this leather moment. Even the boa, which a lot of people get bothered by, I loved it. I
Right.
loved it when he threw it. And his voice is dreamy. He's dreamy. The hair is dreamy. Talk to me.
Yeah, I do think he probably wore the boa because it's very triggering for some people. They think that a man shouldn't be wearing a boa, but if you can rock a boa, wear a boa for goodness sakes, and especially when you're wearing leather head to toe. I think he looks pretty damn sexy, and
Yeah.
I'm all for the save a shirt, go bare chested.
Exactly. I love that Trevor Noah said, like, I would have worn a shirt. And I was like, not if I was Harry Styles. All right. So that baby in Dolce and Gabbana, I'm going to let you talk first.
Well, I mean, I think he looks great. I like a print. I don't know who Da Baby is, and I probably will never meet him. But I don't know if his first name is Da and his second name is Baby, or if that's his whole name. But I like a good tapestry-looking jacquard damask, whatever that is. I think it's very rock and roll. I like it.
I just realized that I wanted to ask you something as a stylist, but it's
Yes.
about designers. Because I
Okay.
feel like there's some designers that work better for the Grammys than the Oscars and vice versa. And I'm only picking two shows right here. But to me, Dolce and Gabbana and Gucci are two designers that I consider very music rock and roll. Do you know what I mean?
Agree.
Like
Yeah.
I don't, yeah, like Giambattista Valli, like that's more Oscar-y. Like, do you know what I mean? And
Right.
I am obsessed with this Dolce and Gabbana look. I don't know if you can tell, but those are actually socks because that's not his skin color, and that's the
Oh, you're
same
kidding.
matching socks as his turtleneck.
Nice.
He looks like a badass with his whole
Yeah.
Dolce and Gabbana. And I saw the
Yeah.
interview. I didn't know who he was before. One of the things during coronavirus is that I started listening to a lot of piano. So I don't listen to a lot of modern music. So I didn't know who Da Baby is. But
Right.
I saw the interview on the red carpet, and he looks so serious and like he's gonna kick your butt. But he is
Uh-huh.
so sweet. He brought his mother with him. She was also in Dolce, and he was so
Uh-huh.
humble. And I'm kind of loving his vibe a lot. All right,
Well,
so let's
I
take.
love a man. I love a man who loves his mama.
Oh yes, 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 and very, very talented, I might say. So let's move into the little bit extra for the red carpet and for the Grammys. And we're still in the men department, and I'm picking Harry Styles again because he had this again Gucci moment with the boa, but a lot of people were comparing him to Cher from. Did I just forget the movie? Um,
Clueless.
Clueless. That was a joke.
Yes.
Clueless. Uh, Talk to me about this moment.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I think it looks great altogether. I will say that Gucci made a decision, and I back them on this, to stop using real fur in their collections. So I do feel like a boa can get a little bit like, I killed a Muppet and I'm wearing it around my neck.
Right.
So I'm kind of getting that little Muppet vibe, but
Yeah.
he's a risk taker, and he's a guy in a dress sometimes, and I think that's great.
I think I love the flare at the bottom of the pants. I believe these are velvet. I'm
Hmm.
obsessed with these shoes, and
Mm.
in this case, I would take the boa out.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm with you.
because it's a lot of look.
Right.
Again, I still want to marry him, but to me, do you think the proportion of the jacket is a bit a tad short?
It's just a little short. It's that kind of schoolboy shrunken jacket, but I would have liked it a couple inches longer, probably.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And now we have Mr. Bat Bunny, and Bat Bunny was carrying a sunflower, which actually was that people were bringing like people were excited to be on a red carpet, and it showed, and
Right.
people were trying to be bright and to bring optimism. He was carrying a sunflower. This is Burberry, and this was very sleek to me. I love
Hmm.
the yellow tinted glasses and the cap with the ears. I just thought it was adorable. Give me your take, Mr. Kramer.
Well, do you think he's giving you like Bad Bunny ears, or is that Bad Mouse ears? I'm not sure which
Yeah,
that
he was
is,
giving
but
me Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse. I don't know what it was. Um, You know what? The thing is, like, this is what I mean about the Grammys. Like, this is where you can be quirky, and
exactly.
this is a very accomplished rap artist that I just love. I love this look altogether. Maybe, I mean, I would wear this whole thing except for the beanie cap. Like,
Yeah,
to me, it's awesome.
yeah. I would carry the sunflower too. I'm all about a prop.
Exact. Totally, totally, totally. The bat mouse ears. Yeah, I hear you, Sonia. But Sonia, I believe that this is great for the Grammys. Um, Not so great. Another Puerto Rican star, Mr. Jay Cortez. And I don't even know the designer, so I call the designer "Ay Dios mío" because I was like clueless. I don't know what this is. I just yeah, no, I don't
Carlos,
know.
Carlos, Carlos.
Yeah.
How tall? How I looked it up. How tall do you think this man is in that outfit?
Oh, is he short?
No, but doesn't he look like he's about 4 foot nothing in that
Oh, yeah,
outfit?
yeah, 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 yeah. So he looks
Yeah,
very short.
he's 5'8", but he looks like he's standing in a hole. The poor thing.
Oh my God, these shoes are giving me a headache. This
you know,
hair is giving me. I just thought like it's crazy. Go
you
ahead.
know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like when you have a kid that joins the Boy Scouts, and mom says, "We're going to buy you the uniform, but we're going to buy it a size or two big because you're going to grow into it." It looks like going to grow into that.
Totally, totally, totally. You see, this jacket, if it was more like, because I don't know if he's real big, if he's like a bigger man, like he's trying to
Right.
cover his extra
Yeah.
pounds, or if he's small and he's just wearing it big. The jacket, I don't hate if it was better fitted, even though I don't know who did this.
Yeah.
The pants have to go right now. They could be black pants, a little bit more tapered, make him look taller. That jacket needs to be shorter. This shoes they just have to go.
There's nothing really right about that outfit.
Yeah. So let's move from men to duets. And in duets, we have Hayam. I don't even know who these people are.
Yeah, I could Google them.
I like they perform, and I saw them. They sang really. They were good. Like, I'm not a big fan, and I like me some Prada, but Prada can tend to look. I'm gonna let you speak. You go.
Well,
you go, expert.
Here's what I have to. Here's what I have to say. I give the props for dressing, not alike, but you know what I'm saying. Kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Not
to do the group look.
Yeah, to do a group look, but I don't like it. I mean, it's Raf Simons for Prada, so it's the new. You know, he's collaborating with Miuccia Prada, and so for me, it's a no.
I wonder how she feels about this looks, because to me this was giving me wrinkled nurse like uniforms. Like, this was horrible. I detest their hair. They're like no, they look like a scary movie. Like you go out in the middle of the hallway of the hotel, and these are the two girls at the end. Like it's the Grammys. I know, Rochelle, but I still hate it. I'm sorry. Let's move to Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars. I only know that Anderson .Paak is wearing a Gucci coat. I don't know what Bruno Mars was wearing. If he was wearing his outfit from like the 70s, like when he went to like his prom outfit. But talk to me.
That's kind of Bruno Mars' whole vibe, I think. I think that's definitely his era. But you know, I think they look cool. They certainly look like they're having a good time. They're both rocking that flared pant that you like. So there's that. But you know, I did prom in the. I'm not going to say mine. And I had a big wide butterfly bow tie like that, and I left it back then. I'm not going to revisit that. So I'm not a fan.
Let me ask. Please confess. Did you watch the show? The whole show?
I didn't watch the whole show. No.
You did not. Did you see their performance?
I did not see their performance.
Oh my God! It was amazing. I didn't know the song, but it was so retro. It was giving me Earth, Wind, and Fire. September. I lived. Awesome. I was dancing. I was drinking, and I was living my fantasy. And you know who else was drinking? These two. Look at the flasks. They had matching flasks. They were drunk.
That's hilarious.
Anderson posted on his Instagram that he was already drunk when he got there. God. So amazing.
That is so funny.
Yeah. Araceli, she said they look so sad, but we're not talking about Anderson .Paak. I'm sure she's talking about the Prada looks. So. Yeah. Okay, so the brother and sister in Gucci. Talk to me.
You know, as a stylist, I can tell that there's, you know, Billie Eilish is a young girl, isn't she? Still in her teens?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Is she? Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I think so. Anyway, she's young. Let's put it that way. And she obviously has, I'm going to guess, some body image issues, because I've never seen her in anything close to her body. Everything she wears is kind of oversized and boy looking, and I appreciate all the effort that went into this outfit. And I liked her other outfit with the jeweled head cage she had on.
It's that she performed in. Yes.
It's not easy to pull off a jeweled head cage. But I have to say that, you know, there's too much outfit here, and there's not enough Billie Eilish here for me.
Well, for me, this is one of the best looks that I've seen these two wear. I find
Uh,
it very coordinated. I see it very polished. I kind of live for this fabric that Billie Eilish is wearing. I like this hat action with a matching mask. You are correct. You do have an interesting point about Billie. Rochelle says, and I want to say that it's not that she has body images, it's that she doesn't want people to focus on her body, but she wants people to focus on her music. She said she
right.
doesn't she wants to go opposite of what other people say. Because she's an amazing I was gonna say actress, artist. And I do love the fact that this guy is not a Phineas, or I don't know how to say his name. I love that he's not wearing a tie or a bow tie. He's wearing like a loose tie right
Like a
here.
string tie, I think.
Like a string
Right?
tie. I
Uh,
actually love that look so much. It's
yeah.
not even funny. All right, let's
He's
move on to.
he's
Go ahead.
he's super talented too. I think he's written most of the songs with her, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I love this duo together. I love how humble they are and incredibly talented. She
I
won, I
agree.
believe, the biggest award of the evening, and she actually said that she did not deserve it, and it was actually Megan Thee Stallion who deserved it. She went on and on about saying like she was the one that deserved it, and now we're gonna move into the girls. And in the girls,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna start with her in Dondas. Do you know who this designer is?
Dundas. I've heard of Dundas, and I know it's a little bit avant-garde, and you know, I don't know what to say. She's giving us like very Lisa Bonet vibe to me,
I think
like
it's if
the
you, yeah, I think if you throw Lisa Bonet and Stevie Nicks in a blender and you pull it out, you get her in your shake. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Um, I love this kind of gypsy witch like kind of vibe. I'm
right,
obsessed with this long hair. Like it's almost hitting like it's going way down.
yeah, yeah.
I love this so much, and I actually I do have to make a confession. This is what I will be wearing after this show is over in black, because this
Nice.
is very pajama. I mean, like a very pajama party vibe. Um, I like it. I like it.
It
I give
is.
it a
It's
I
very
give it a
rich,
full two.
rich. Yeah,
Say
it's definitely a rich lady pajama outfit.
totally, totally. And one of the biggest winners of the evening is Megan Thee Stallion in Dolce and Gabbana,
Yeah,
and she's giving me very diamonds are a girl's best friend, but in like a peach orangey color.
yeah.
And I kind of love this stuff. The color, the chopard. I believe you say chopard bling.
Chapard. Uh-huh.
Chapard
Yeah.
bling. Yeah, the updo, that is the updo hair, and I like that slit. And she won Best New Artist. She was very humble. She did a duet with none other than Beyonce. I love it. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely a fan. I think she's super talented. For me, the dress is not great fitting, and it looks like, the train behind it looks, I don't know, doesn't look
Like a
like a,
pillow?
yeah, it's almost like it's Tales of the Bow or something, and and she's giving me prom night vibes. I don't know. Um, I understand
Okay,
that she's edgy, but yeah,
okay, so
that's
she's sweet. She won a lot of awards. She dressed for her first Grammy, and you're throwing shade. Thank you, Michael Kramer. Good night. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But let's go to Ingrid
sorry.
Andress, which I don't know who this woman is, but I am living for this Giorgio Armani Privé suit with, again, the same jewels here. And she is giving me what Celine Dion did not give me with the white tuxedo dress. Talk to me.
Right. This is one that I Googled because I wanted to find out who she was. And she is a country singer. And I did know that. and I love this Privé Armani Privé pantsuit, and I heard that the jeweled underpiece is like a bodysuit. So
Oh, so she's not naked underneath.
no, well, I mean it's jewels and breastises, but I think she looks
Oh,
amazing.
wow.
Yeah, yeah.
She
I don't.
she go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
Oh,
you go.
I just meant I don't know how she kept that together all night because at some point I imagine she probably had to sit. So did she button her jacket when she sat, or did she just flash everybody? Or but
She
I
covered her
think
nipples. You know, it
there
doesn't
you
look like
go.
she's like top heavy like me, so she probably just covered them and she was fine with it. All right, let's continue.
I love
Go
it.
ahead.
I
Yeah,
love it.
good. All right, are we ready for some extra?
Let's see some
Here we
extra.
go. We have Noah
Oh
Cyrus,
Lord.
Millie Ray Cyrus, little sister.
Uh,
And this is a look. What do we think about
yeah.
this look?
I mean, no. Mm-mm. Here, here's the thing. I mean, I'm glad there was no audience because that is not the kind of dress that you sit in a chair and then have people sit behind you and they can't see nothing.
Oh my God,
So
I forgot about that. Yes.
yeah, it's completely blocking everyone's view. It's too big. You know, everyone commented that they think it looks like a wadded up tissue or like she forgot to get out of bed. I think Schiaparelli or Schiaparelli is amazing. It's a an old designer from the teens and 20s that's been brought back, and it's actually now designed by a guy from Dallas, Texas. So I applaud
Oh,
that,
you're
but this
kidding.
is
I
not the
didn't
right
know
dress and
that.
not no, yeah, a Dallas boy, not the right dress and not the right occasion. That's what I think.
Um, so what I think about this, number one, the
Yes.
hair and the makeup is giving me Mulan. Like, I don't know. I don't want to get. This is not a racist comment, people. Don't release it to the Holy Spirit. I'm not being mean, but she's giving me Mulan hair with
Yeah.
this look, and I don't know. I think she does look a little. It's not that I hate it all. If we take this cloud of taffeta or whatever fabric that is, that it is like a silk taffeta. I
Yeah.
like the plunging neckline. I
Mhm.
like the art in the hands, which I saw a lot of, and
Yes.
but it's just too much. It's just too much. Maybe if this cloud of white taffeta was in black,
Well,
maybe.
it's funny that you say that. I don't have it in front of me, but there is a version of this dress, Carlos, that is a black column dress with all the cloud, not behind the head. It's more just sleeves, and it's stunning. It really is a beautiful dress. Um, I can see if I can find a picture of it, but yeah, it makes all the difference in my opinion.
Well, you don't have to go find a picture of it because we need to talk about
Okay.
Miss Phoebe Bridgers, which I have no idea who she is, but we need to talk about this skeleton Halloween look right now. This is a cardigan with a skirt, people. This is not a dress.
Yeah.
By Tom Brown, and I'm gonna
You
let
know
you
how
talk
people
first.
Well, you know how people love Tom Brown, but this is very, very trick or treat to me. And the trick is on us, I think. But it's not good. It's it's trying to make a statement. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she is uh, what was the name of the series that she was on? She it's like Phoebe, and then there's a middle name like
Halloween is the serious Halloween. Just kidding.
Phoebe Halloween. Yeah, no, there's definitely a middle name to her. But yeah, I'm not digging it. I don't know why she would do that. Do you?
I know that whatever little research I did between yesterday and today, she's
Mm.
worn other skeletons things, and I believe, because I don't know her music, that
Oh,
she has worn skeleton things in other things. And ever since she saw this on the runway, because yes, this was on actual runway, she called Tom
uh-huh.
Brown and says, "I need to have this immediately," and she was saving it for that night. Um,
Right.
this gothic is very gothic. I
Yeah.
just I just think that the cardigan and skirt is weird. One thing that I do want to say, I think that the crystal and pearl skeleton embroidery is very well done. I have seen pictures up close, and it's just a lot of craftsmanship. I'm sorry, English is my second language, but girl, you need to like release it to the Holy Spirit because I just can't. I just can't.
Yeah.
The hair looks sad. She looks like she's much older than what she really is.
Yeah, it's very Day of the Dead.
Yeah. All right, so let's just keep moving to Doja Cat in Roberto Cavalli. I love me a Roberto Cavalli moment. Again, I'm gonna put you on the spot, and you go first.
I'd like to say no, thank you. That's what I'd like to say. It definitely, it reminds me of a wetsuit that she put on backward. I don't like it. It's not cute.
All right, so this is where people were hating on me yesterday because I don't hate it because I thought it was so avant-garde for the Grammys. I would have zipped this thing up like a little bit halfway in.
Right.
Like it's just way too low. And color me green and call me Gumby, but this is just too much green. If that skirt was in a different color than that ugly green, I would have lived for it because that top is giving me life. I like her wig. I like her makeup. I like the fact that she's so sassy. I like her shoes. And but very sad.
Yeah, no thanks.
Well, let's just keep going. And we're just going to keep, we're coming down for a landing here. We're going to talk about Miss Cardi B. And I don't know if you watched the performances, but the performances were amazing. And Miss Cardi B brought it. She brought it in this gorgeous Cardi B in Ray Ruiz. He's a Puerto Rican designer. And he was in Tendencias last year when we first started doing this show. I did a show with him at the Hard Rock Casino here. He is mega talented, and he has grown so much as a designer. I'm obsessed with him. He is not only the sweetest guy, but he is mega talented. This Cardi B was giving me Terry Mugler, and right here on the right-hand side in the gold, I put the Mugler that was like I felt like it was giving me, and the makeup was done by Erica La Pearl Roman, who is also a friend of mine. So this hit home close to me. The performance was right, a little extra. I was kind of gagged, but I was living for it.
Yeah, I think she looks amazing. I love the kind of metropolis robot aspect of it, and I like her hair short and blonde like that. I like that they were pole dancing around the heel of a shoe, and when she opened,
because she was a stripper. She used to be a stripper. So,
second nature.
It was like an homage to strippers. You know what I mean? Because we know a little bit about that. Oh,
yes.
But
I like it.
I mean, to make something so intricate and something that he had a really hard time because they wanted a metal look, and you can follow him on Instagram. And Ray is like outstanding. By the way, I live for the Lipsy, the oh my god, that cut. What is it called? The pitsy. Oh my god, I just went blank. The cut of the hair, the pixie. Cut.
Yeah, it's a little. See, it's a little. It's almost like a short bob or something.
I love it. I love the makeup. I mean, great. The skin looks just flawless.
Yeah.
And when her stylist reached out to Ray, he said, "I know you can do it. You've been dressing drag queens for a long time, and this is what we want. It has to be metal, but it has to be metal looking. But she needs to move." And boy, did she move, and she was serving it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
She some people are saying Bob.
Yeah.
Josie is giving me Pixie. The the performance was a no for a lot of people, especially some
Oh,
Christian women, and
right.
I could see why, but I actually really enjoyed her. Um, I do have a little bit of it's a very short uh, video. My computer just froze, so let's just go
Uh-oh.
over here. Oh, there we go. Let's take a look at this.
Baby, 지금 우린 함께 할 수 있을까?
I mean, the craftsmanship on this thing is amazing, don't you think?
It's awesome. Yeah. He should be very proud. That looks amazing. And he's an LA boy, so I need to follow him for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. You need to we need to introduce you guys.
Yeah.
Before we keep going, we need to hear from a word from our sponsors. And this designer has been making some very cute ruanas that are very body forgiving and very much on trend right now. The name of the
Okay.
brand is Marrero Collection. Let's take a look at that right now.
Mhm.
I don't know how you feel, but like I wanted to design something. I'm not a designer. I cannot sew a button, but I can design things
Uh-huh.
that are flattering for the average regular woman.
Right.
And I wanted to design something that
Uh-huh.
was like a nice hug, like a wrap, because we have been living in our couches. But you can take it from
Yes.
like breakfast to cocktails. You can dress it up or dress it down. You don't have to. You don't have to say anything bad if you have to say something bad.
No, you could wear that while you're making banana bread, and then you could wear it right out to socially distanced coffee. I think it's great.
Exactly. Yes. All right. So we're coming down for the end of the show, and I left these as some of our favorites, which are our divas.
Mm.
Cynthia Erivo in Louis Vuitton.
Mhm.
Uh, I cannot
Yeah.
say enough about this look. You
Yeah.
talk. This nails, this hair. Go, go, go.
Yeah, everything. I mean, and can I just say that you know, if you're gonna show cleavage and or half of your breast, this is the way to do it. It's chic, it's discreet. The short hair works, the earrings work. I mean, she looks like a statue. I love it.
I love the hair. I don't know if some people know who Lonnie Gordon is from the old days, but
Yes.
she's giving me Lonnie Gordon realness. Her nails, I love, and some people are going to hate me for this because they were commenting about the peekaboo being too much. I don't think it's too much at all. If you have
No.
good boobs, you should
Yeah.
show them. And I just love, this makes her look, I don't know how tall this girl is, but she looks like a statue. She looks like an Oscar statue to me.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
And it would, you know, it wouldn't be appropriate for, you know, a friend's wedding or for some occasions, but I think for the Grammys, it's great. And I can't wait to see her in the Aretha Franklin movie. She's gonna be awesome.
All right, so I got to move into a little business here, but Elena Vasquez Enriquez is asking, where can I purchase my Ruana? And it's under MarreroCollection.com. I'm going to post it right here in a minute. So, Elena, I'm going to put I guess I should have done that. But let's continue because I love me some Cher. And Dua
Uh-huh.
Lipa was giving me Cher realness in her Versace with Bulgari uh, jewelry. And I'm obsessed. Top.
Listen, I know you love this, and I have to say I don't want to ruin it, but she's my favorite. I think she's obviously talented. She's obviously gorgeous, and she just did everything right. The naked shoe, the naked dress. This is just the way to look. She looks awesome.
Well, I just think that she is so mature for her age. And I love,
Mhm.
by the way, loved her music. I loved her performance. I love what she wore in her performance was just as gorgeous. I believe it was also Versace.
Yeah,
But I am obsessed with this half breed kind of look. It's just so beautiful. I love this shoe. Is it too revealing? I don't think so. I think it's perfect for the Grammys.
I do too. I'm living for it. Gorgeous.
All right, so let's move to our final look for the week. And the final look for the week is Beyonce, Queen Bee, Queen
Queen
Bey,
Bee.
sorry, Queen
Right.
Bey. She was a surprise guest in the evening. Nobody knew she was there, and the whole social media went crazy when they saw her. My roommate, who is infatuated with her, I'm not a humongous fan, but when I
Right.
saw her with the mask, I was just like, "Oh my God, that's Beyonce!" And he was like, "No, it's not. She's not supposed to be there because she's supposed to be." Well, she was supposed to be boycotting it, and
Oh,
suddenly she showed up. But I think she showed
Oh.
up because the Academy told her that she was going to break the record of the most awards ever won. But
Right.
this costume couture design, but how do you say it? Schiaparelli.
Well, yes, Schiaparelli. Yes,
Well,
I only speak French accent. I don't speak French, but Schiaparelli. Yeah,
well, I know that the
beautiful.
designer is Danielle Roseberry, so that's a little
Yes.
bit easier for me to say. But I thought
Yeah.
he cinched that waist like a
Yes.
true RuPaul drag queen. And I'm living
Definitely.
for these gloves with the gold nails. I love the
Mhm.
hair. These earrings, I had to do a little special like segment on the earring from the runway. By the way, the share on the left as well, because I just wanted to make sure that you see where we were going
You
with this.
got the reference.
The reference down, because these earrings I'm obsessed with. The shoes, I love it. What do you think?
Yeah, I love it too. I think it's what I was talking about earlier. You're going to the Grammys. You're wearing leather. You're wearing ridiculous gloves with gold metal nails, and probably 5-pound earrings. And Beyonce pulls it off. I mean, she
I
looks
mean,
amazing.
those earrings have to be duct tape on or like crazy glued, because that
Right.
must be some heavy, heavy, heavy stuff.
Maybe
So,
Gorilla Glue.
oh no, you didn't. And now she's gonna be suing Schiaparelli. Anyway,
Right.
so Michael, we are here at the end of the show. I want to thank you so much for being with us.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun.
I hope that you can join us again, and next time we
Yes.
can like coordinate our looks a little more, because we're not coordinating enough. Just kidding. Thank you for joining us. I want to thank everybody for
My pleasure.
commenting during our show. Michael will be coming back, and until then, my name is still Carlos Marrero. His name is still Michael Kramer. Join us next week where you can watch Tendencias. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.